This last video is just to explain to you your homework and coursework for week 4 of the semester. So here's what we've got coming up. For our online day on Monday, what I'll have you guys do is read chapters 19 and 20 of your textbook. It continues to deal with the use of sources, particularly avoiding plagiarism and citing your sources properly. So go ahead and be sure to read those. Then your assignment that'll be due online by 11:59 on Monday night is to construct a works cited page for the sources you're going to use for your definitions essay. If you haven't done a works cited page before, this is your opportunity to learn how. There are resources available to you on Blackboard. If you go under course content, you'll find a folder that says MLA and Grammar Resources. Inside of that folder are links to 3 different websites that will give you the basic layout for how to do a works cited page. My assumption is that because you're in English 102, you've had to do at least some MLA work previously. But if this is your absolute first time constructing a works cited page, and even after looking at those websites you're still completely lost, shoot me an email and I can give you some further tutorial that way. But I'd really like you to make a concerted effort to figure it out on your own. And if you have done works cited pages before, then it's simply just a refresher for you. So that works cited page that you'll turn in needs to contain the sources that you think you're going to actually use for your definition essay. So they can be all 4 of the ones that you initially picked out, they can be different ones, they can be just 2 because that's all you're required to use. It's what's essentially hopefully going to be the works cited page that'll go along with your essay. And so you'll submit that through Blackboard the same way you turned in your initial 4 sources assignment. Then for Thursday, our in-class day, that's when the rough draft of your definition essay is due. I think I'm going to say that the definition essay needs to be a minimum of 2 typed pages in order to get full credit. What I'm going to ask you to do is to print out 1 copy of your definition essay and bring it to class, because we're going to do a peer review workshop in class on Thursday. A second copy needs to be uploaded to Blackboard. And in the week 4 folder at the bottom, there's a place for you to do that. It's a link to Turnitin, which is the site, or the system rather, that the college provides for us to accept student papers. And so you'll open it up and it'll prompt you to give your name and some other information, and then you can upload the document and you'll turn it in that way. I need you to do that for me by class time, so before you come to class on Thursday. That's the copy that I'm going to read, and I can comment on it online, and you'll have those comments back by the following Monday, rather than having to wait till the following Thursday, which would obviously be problematic. So 1 copy, print in class, the other uploaded to turn it in by class time on Thursday. I'm not on campus again until Thursday, which is obviously when that rough draft is due. So if while you're working on your rough draft you have questions, you have concerns, shoot me an email. I'm happy to respond to stuff. What I will say though is that the rough draft isn't graded, so don't worry about it being perfect, because you're going to get both my comments and your peers' comments on the rough draft. So don't nitpick it, don't stress it if you feel like it's not working, because we're going to tell you if it's not working. So that said, you're welcome to email me obviously if you have questions, but if you think you can at least get through a draft, I'd encourage you to do the draft and then wait to see what comments you get back before you freak out. Then you can freak out. Okay. Oh, and with regard to the outlines that you did for class today, I'll collect those on class in Thursday. In addition to the introduction paragraph that you wrote during my last lecture. So I'll give you credit for both the outline for homework and the introduction paragraph as a quote-unquote in-class assignment. And if you have any questions in addition to any of that, as always, feel free to email me. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next Thursday.